So, Nicolas, thank you for your time and the goodwill to attend our final event of the project 100% Local. You are a scientific explorer with a quite good CV, and you are also ambassador of EU's Alps, and you use paraglide to carry out scientific measures. Tell us, when you fly over the Alps and see this amazing landscape from the bird eye view, what does the term alpine space mean to you? Why is in your opinion important to protect its cultural land and environment by promotion of local supply chains and creation of added value in local communities of the Alps?
Yes, thank you very much, Eric, for your question, and thank you very much for your organizing this great event. It's really a pleasure for me to participate. So to answer your first question, when I take my paraglider, so you can see here it just here. So in summer, last summer, I crossed the Alps only by hiking and flying. So you just take your paragliding. It's about a 10 kilogram bag, and you start from Monaco in the French at the beginning of the French Alps, and I finished in Salzburg. So you cross the entire Alpine Massif, and it's really wonderful when you fly over this landscape, this beautiful and amazing mountains. You really see what the alpine space means. Because I flew more than 1,000 kilometers to cross not the entire massif because the entire massif is very big, so it was just a diagonal on the massif. But you really see the difference between the landscape, between the culture, between the country, between the different villages that you pass. So when you fly, you see this beautiful landscape. You see this glacier, this forest, and really the difference you have in the whole alpine space. For example, when you start near Monaco, it's really amazing because it's a very urban area. You have the sea just next to you. It's a very it's mountains, but not very sharp mountains. And after you go, you fly 400 kilometers, and you arrive in Chamonix. And in Chamonix, you see the Mont Blanc. You see all these big mountains, glaciers, etc. And after you pass Chamonix and you go to Switzerland. And in Switzerland, you find the Rhone Valley with a lot of agriculture, with a lot of wine, and you really see the difference between this landscape, and you really feel that the alpine space is very rich, and you can find a lot of diversity, and this is when you are flying. But after you have to hike also, and when you are hiking, you pass through villages, through some path in the mountains, and you also see the difference. You also meet different people, but every people we met a lot of people during this crossing, and the people you met are really they are really keen and really happy to speak with you and to exchange with you on different subjects. Me, it was to speak about the ecological and social transition, and people were very keen and very open to speak about these thematics and to help to find some solution. So yes, paragliding is a very fantastic tool to visit the alpine space, and you really see all this diversity that makes this alpine space so rich, and that we love we love this alpine space.
Thank you. What do you think about introducing a radically local food chain by 100% local approach? What would be your reaction concerning the feasibility to promote typical products from Alps which are created in local community, exclusive 100%?
But it's a very nice approach because, as I said, to answer your first question, we have the chance in the Alps to have a really big diversity in terms of farming, agriculture, in terms of food. We have a very rich food in the different valley where I went. I stopped sometimes in a farm where people were doing like a very nice Beaufort or other food specialty. And I think your approach, the 100% local approach for the local food chain is really important in the Alpine area because it's really important that people can still live in the Alpine Valley and they have an activity, they have a professional activity, and we must encourage them to by buying the food and buying local food when we live in the Alps. Because first because the food is very tasty it's really good to eat this local food, and second because it's really important to continue to have a professional and activity and to have people that can live in these mountains and that can because they are really the earth of these mountains, and it's really important to have these people and to have your program facilitate this type of exchange, this type of local food chain. So congrats for everything that you do on this thematic here. Very nice.
Thank,
Very
thank
nice.
you. When you mentioned agriculture in Alpine space, locally produced products usually cannot be competitive to the industrialized food industry. So food industry is usually produce much cheaper products than products which are created 100% local. How to overcome that limits and make locally procedures, make locally products more economically competitive and affordable to the people?
Mm. It's a really important question because, like everyone, we have a specific amount of budget to buy our food. But what we see in the past is that because of really big places where we can buy food, the food is the price of the food is decreasing and decreasing. And today we don't pay the right price of the food, so we pay the price that for the food, but we have a lot of big farms that are everywhere in the world and that are producing a big quantity of meat, of vegetables, but not a very big quality. So we first, I think we really have to see that if we want a quality product, because what we eat, our health. If we eat, if we eat a good product, we'll have a good health. We can do a nice sport and live longer. It's really basic, but it's really logical. So our health is what we are. So it's really important to really buy nice food, and the nice food have a special price. So this price is higher than other places. But so this is the first idea, and the second idea is really to help local producer and this 100% local food to help them to have better economic model. Like for example, here near Grenoble, in the French Alps, we have 4 local producers that group together. So one local producer produces eggs, another one produces meat, another one vegetables, and the last one fruits. And the idea they group themselves. So they group themselves. They buy one place on the market, and they put the product of all in the same market. And so you have only one of the 4 local producers that will be there to sell the product. So it's interesting because it decreases the price of the product because not the 4 producers need to be here at the same time, and the other producer can have a free time to do other things. So this is another thing to decrease the price. And the last one is that the idea is to the public authority can help the local producers to in order to decrease the price. I don't know all, but maybe some idea would be to uh, to help them by some helping or some subvention or etc. Or maybe also put some incentives in order not to buy products that are coming from the other part of the world. So maybe put the right incentives in order to facilitate to buy product from the local producer.
Uh, Success of 100% local approach is usually based on young people. How to encourage the young people? You said now cooperation is very important, and you are ambassador, you are representative of younger generation in Alps. So this is my last little bit tricky question: how to encourage young people and startups be part of 100% local approach?
I think more and more young people are very sensitive to this question, and they want to be involved. They want to be involved. It's what we see during the crossing of the Alps when we make our documentaries, when we go to meet the people in the territories. We see really the young people who want to be part of the solution and are really ready to propose solution, to propose action, concrete action in order to faster the adoption of this 100 local food solution. And so I think young people are really ready, but maybe what we need is to help them at the beginning in order to facilitate them to create startup, to create to become local producers. And how we do this? I think the idea is really to have the right people from municipalities, from cities, from villages that can help to answer the question of the young and to help them to build their project. Because at the beginning, when you want to build something, you need to have a knowledge you need to have knowledge in farming, but not also you need to have knowledge in counting, in many different subjects. So you really need to have some people can help you to create your business, to create your startup, or to create your project. So we need people to help them. There are already people, but maybe in order to facilitate this, we need more people, and the people that have the knowledge and can help other people is the key to faster the ecological and social transition. So this is really the key. It's all about people, and we need to faster this to have the right people at the right places here. And technology, it can be one part of the solution, but really at the beginning, it's people.
Okay.
Mm.
Nicolas, thank you for your time and for your answers. We are very happy that you joined to our event. Thank you and have a nice day.
And see you soon. Bye.